Hello again, welcome back to my channel. Today is the 25th of May, I think. It's Sunday, just after 8 o'clock in the morning. And I have come to realize that my May TBR is not going to happen. I was doing the Asian Readathon, and then I also do the Storograph Challenge and the Buzzword Challenge and the LDR Challenge. And I feel like in the Buzzword Challenge I have finished. I read River Kings, the Vikings from Scandinavia to the Silk Roads. But everything else is pretty much not going great. I think I read one book that I had planned for my TBR. So we still have a week left. We have a lot of books left. We'll see how far we can go, but let's have a look at the books. I am reading 10 minutes and 38 seconds in This Strange World by Elif Shafak, and I am on page 61. I dropped my bookmark. Excuse me, on page 61. This is my good night book, so I read it half an hour every night before I go to bed, or I try to get into the habit of doing that, and right now I'm reading this book for that. Then I'm reading Slow Down, How Degrowth Communism Can Save the Earth. 10 minutes was also for the Asian Readathon, and this is for Asian Readathon too. I have just started it, so I literally read the preface, and I feel like this could be really interesting, so I want to annotate it, but that's going to slow me down. But yeah, I want to remember stuff from that book, I think. Then we have Heavenly Tyrant by Sharon J. Chow, and I have read 43 pages. This is both for the Asian Readathon and for Eldia, so this one should probably be my priority, but there's quite a lot left. And then I have the Jasmine Throne, which is also for the Asian Readathon, so this one is not that important, or not that much of a priority right now, because I have the other books I have already started. I haven't started this one. Then on Libby, I also have The Last Dragon of the East. This is technically not on my TBR, but I'm hoping it will update here soon, because I'm like 75% through, so I do want to finish it soon, like this month at least, so I can start another audiobook. Then I also have The Tattooist of Auschwitz, and that is for Storograph Challenge, so I do want to finish that one too. As you can see, I have read 1%. Yeah, so I have my work cut out for me. I also filled my June TBR yesterday, and as you can see, there are a lot of books on that too. So I would like to get started on that sooner rather than later. And a lot of this is library books that are due back very soon, so I do need to get cracking. A few of them are also for the Herkiat Challenge, which is also finishing quite soon, so there's a lot of pressure on this next 6 weeks or so to get a lot of books read. So let's start with Heavenly Tyrant. I was on page 43, so let's try to make it to page 100. I made it to page 102, and I am really enjoying it so far. It's pretty fast read, like it just is quite a page turner, so maybe, I don't want to get cocky, but maybe I could actually finish it in time. But I mean, I would not be able to finish anything else, I think. It is just after lunch, and I have reached part 2, so I'm on page 119. But I think I'm going to take a break from this, because it is kind of intense. I'm going to read The Tattooist of Auschwitz, which is probably not less intense, but it's a different genre at least. So, and I would really like to finish this one before it's before the end of the month, because this is my Storograph reading challenge. I read about 100 pages of the tattooist of Auschwitz. And I need a little break and I need some fresh air. So I'm going to go for a walk. It has been raining all day, so I suited up in all my rain gear. And it looks like it's dry, like keeping dry outside now. So fingers crossed it'll stay that way for about 30 minutes. And I can get some fresh air and listen to my audiobook. And hopefully maybe not finish it, but almost finish it. Well, I made it to the furthest point on my route and then it started actually raining. It's not too bad right now, so I'm hoping I can make it home before I'm completely drenched. Let's go. It is Monday morning and I am heading to work. I made good progress yesterday with the tattooist of Auschwitz. I think I'm at 40% now, so there's hope. And on my way to work I'm going to listen to my audiobook, The Last Dragon of the East, and I think I can finish it today because I have like an hour and a half left and I get like 45 minutes of listening time into my commute. So we'll see when I get home if I have finished one book. I finished my audiobook and that was the one book that I need to read this month that was not actually on my TBR, but isn't that always the way? But we can return this one. Return. And then I have my, not my reservations, my tags. And I have one for June and one for audiobooks. And let's see. We have The Stars and the Blackness Between Them available. So I think I'm going to get that one because I don't think I can get it from my physical library. So that is a head start on June because I don't think that I have any. Yeah, these are still 2 books I need to read in May, but I don't have. They're not available on Libby, so I'll get a head start on June via audiobook. It is Tuesday morning and I am just reading The Tattooist of Auschwitz before I have to go to work. My reading, like yesterday, I did my 30 minutes of reading before bedtime, but that was about it, even though I had maybe a couple of hours. But I finished a TV series the other day and I was like, yes, now I can spend all my time reading. But then I found another TV series and yeah, it's I'm kind of obsessed with it. So I spent a couple of hours yesterday watching that TV series. But yeah, I still got a little bit of reading done and there's still a few days left. And I have an extra day off for work because of a holiday. So hopefully I can get some hours of reading in. And for now, I got like 30 to 45 minutes before I have to leave. So let's do this. I am back home from work and I am making dinner and just reading a little bit of The Tattooist of Auschwitz. So I'm 67% done with that. And on the way home, I started The Stars and the Blackness Between Them. This isn't updated because I listened to 45 minutes of that. So that's about 8%, I think. This one is on my June TBR, so I'm getting a head start on that because I don't have any of my May TBR books on audio. So I need to read those physically and it's a struggle. Plot twist. The Tattooist of Auschwitz is actually done because a whole lot of the last of it is, that's the people. A whole lot of the last of it is like author's note, postscript, afterwards, describing visits to Auschwitz and the hometown of the guy in the book, and extracts and stuff. So technically, the book itself is done on page 294 or 298, depending if you take the postscript with it. But yeah, so that's number 2 book done, which is amazing. I didn't love this book, and I hate saying that because obviously it's a Holocaust book, which is a horrific story in any circumstance, and it is based on a true story, because the main character of the book, Lael, I think, is a man who survived being in Auschwitz. So to like, I don't know, his story feels so awful, but of course it's not his story. I wasn't really connecting with. It was the writing style, I think, because this book covers like 3.5, maybe 3 years or so, and as you could see, it was quite short actually. And I don't know, there's just something about the writing style that was kind of detached for me, so I couldn't really connect. And it's about his time in Auschwitz, of course, and also his love story with a woman he meets in the camps. And I don't know, I just thought the two were very, like, I don't know, didn't really mix well. And of course, again, it's a true story. It happened that way, or at least it happened. So I feel like it's not really my place to say that it doesn't feel real or whatever, but I don't know, it's just the way it was written. Like, then you have like the horrors of the camps and horrific things happening, and then the next page they're like sharing chocolates and making out, and I'm like, it's just a little bit jarring for me. I don't know. So yeah, it wasn't my favorite, but it's done. And now, in a shocking turn of events, I'm going to read my book instead of watching my TV show. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna read for half an hour and then watch my TV show for the rest of the night. But half an hour is better than nothing. Let's have a little status update on my May TBR. It is Thursday, so we have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Friday I do have to go to work from 8 to 4, so that's not great. But we have finished The Tattooist of Auschwitz, which was the Storygraph TBR randomize challenge thing, and The Last Dragon of the East, which technically wasn't on my TBR at all, like officially, but that was my Libby audiobook that I had gotten out. So The Jasmine Throne I haven't started at all. Slow Down, I have read the introduction, so technically I haven't really started that one either. And I can show you the rest. 10 minutes and 38 seconds in this strange world. I am this far along, so almost halfway, but not quite. And for Heavenly Tyrant, I am this far along, like a quarter, maybe a bit more than a quarter. So considering I have not that long, I don't think this is going to happen, but I'm not going to quit reading these when June rolls around. So if I want to have a hope in hell of doing my June TBR, then I really need to get cracking on my May TBR. It is Friday morning and I have about 45 minutes before I have to go to work. So I'm going to read some more of my book. And I'm about 2/3 of the way through. So, I mean, potentially I could do it, but like I don't have a lot of faith in myself. So, but we'll get something done at least. It is Saturday morning and I am almost done with 10 minutes 38 seconds in this strange world. So I think we can get this one done today. And that means that we did 3 out of the 6 or 7 books I had going. So that's pretty good considering I had like 5 days to do it. But I'm about to get on a call with a friend. So until she is ready, I'm going to sit and read this. It is just about 11 o'clock and I finished my book. Did I enjoy it? So. This is literary fiction and literary isn't really my genre. So yeah, I think someone who likes literary fiction could probably enjoy it more than I did. So take that how you will. So that means We did 3 out of the 6 books on my May TBR. Slow Down and The Jasmine Throne, I haven't really started. Technically I read the introduction to Slow Down, but yeah, I wouldn't really count it. Jasmine Throne I haven't touched. Heavenly Tyrant, I'm about a third of the way through, and I am going to finish that. But yeah, I actually did better than I expected, so that's something. It is the 1st of June and May is officially over. It's Sunday morning and I'm going to read a little bit in bed before I get up, but I thought I would update you on how far I got. I'd say just over halfway, so I had 6 books on my TBR and I read 3.5, so that's pretty good going, I would say. How did you do with your May TBR? Are you excited for a fresh June TBR, or are you having a lot of stragglers like me? Let me know, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye.